Alright guys, so Fuller coming to you with another video. Shout outs to the whole mighty LDBC, the mighty Lions Den boxing community. And you know, for obvious reasons, I've been not really feeling like making videos, but you know, a friend of mine said, you know, you gotta just push through, you know. So I'm gonna push through and give you this this video. You know, man, I was thinking about the whole Ryan Garcia, you know, ever since he fought the Lopez dude over the weekend, everybody now rates him. Everybody now thinks he's the goods. And it's now he's feeling himself more than ever. And it's the caliber of opponent was designed to make you look good. I mean, I watched that fight, and the Lopez dude was trying, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he was just trying to shell up and dodge punches, you know, but, you know, the reflexes weren't there for him to dodge those punches. Now, I guess you can say Garcia is getting man strength, you know. I guess you can say that. I guess you can say the change of trainer is making a bit of good. But at the same time, you gotta look at caliber of opponents, man, before you guys hype him up. You know, it is the fighter's job to, you know, promote himself. It is the fighter's job to, big up himself. But in bigging up yourself, don't big up yourself and write a check that you can't really cash, you know. And the check he's trying to write to Tank is definitely a check that he can't cash. You know, the thing is this. Maybe Ryan Garcia does have bigger reach, but Tank honestly does everything better than Ryan Garcia. When you really compare the two fighters, Tank boxes better, Tank has better defense, Tank cracks harder, Tank can brawl better, Tank can go on the inside better, Tank can basically has better footwork. He has everything better than Ryan Garcia, you know, at this point in time. Maybe the only thing he doesn't have better is Instagram highlights of training. That's the only thing. But another thing I want to say is Ryan Garcia, he's talking about calling out Tank and stuff like that. But you have unfinished business with Rolando Romero, aka Rolly, aka Rolex, aka you sparred him before and didn't look too good. So instead of calling out Tank, why don't you deal with that smoke? Why not fight him first? Another thing, there's Devin Haney who posted an Instagram picture, Photoshop, with him facing you in the face-off. Why aren't you knocking on those doors? You know? I think Ryan Garcia thinks that just because Tank is the shorter fighter, he has an advantage. But let Tank crack him with one of those body shots, man. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be all she wrote. So instead of calling Tank out, instead of saying I'll beat him and stuff like that, why not call out the other dudes first? Get past them. And I'm going to be honest with you. I favor Rolex in that fight against Garcia. I definitely favor Rolex in that fight. the reason why I favor Rolex is, for one, he can crack. He can crack very hard. Two, he's an aggressive style. And in my opinion, Ryan Garcia doesn't know what to do with aggressive styles. You know, all he does is hold when he fights aggressive people. And even my boy, shout outs to Abraham Nova. Shout outs to him. Y'all follow him, man. Y'all follow Abraham Supernova, man. That guy is quiet, like a quiet storm in this 130 division, man. You don't see him coming, but he coming, man. Even he said he would do. Ryan Garcia is easy work. He said, "Oh yeah, Ryan Garcia is easy work because, for one, he leaves his chin out." And I have to say, from watching that fight, he does leave his chin out. You know, he really does. And in leaving your chin out, and I'm just doing this off the visual test, in leaving your chin out, you're asking yourself to get clipped by someone who has good timing. You know, Abraham Nova happens to have good timing. Rolando Romero happens to have good timing. So, while I agree that Ryan Garcia is doing what he has to do, what he's supposed to do, and that he's being brought along the way he's supposed to be brought along, he needs to really park his brakes, bro, and stop calling for tape and do the unfinished business with Rolex. You know, even my boy Richardson Hitchens said that, you know, I sparred Ryan Garcia and that was easy work. You know, and you know, Ryan Garcia didn't say shit. So that tells me that, hey, it is what it is. Apparently, he doesn't want that work from Richardson Hitchens either. You know, so Ryan Garcia, he needs to, like, really chill. And he needs to gain his stripes. You know, he really needs to earn his stripes. Otherwise, he needs to just shut up. That's just my opinion about the situation. If you're in there against guys that are just fighting for a paycheck or fighting for a hot meal, basically, then of course you're gonna look good. You know, that's it. So, with that being said, I just wanted to make a short video about it, you know, about my thoughts about it and stuff like that. Shout out to Main Man. He said that a Tevin Farmer Ryan Garcia fight would be a good fight. And in my personal opinion, although Tevin Farmer has been fighting lower tier competition, I think he would handle Ryan Garcia. I think he would just box circles around him because he doesn't really have the power, you know, unless he decided to get real aggressive. But other than that, man, that's all I got. I just wanted to make a short video about it, and I'll have some more videos coming soon about, you know, boxing and, you know, among other things. You know, I didn't want to talk about the Nipsey thing because of the simple fact that I did a live stream about it, and, you know, I just want to take it all in before I really go in and reveal, like, my thoughts about the whole situation. You know, I just really still haven't taken it in yet, you know. But just leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Leave your comments. Do you think Ryan Garcia is ready for a Gervonta Tank Davis fight? Do you think Ryan Garcia is ready for a Tevin Farmer fight? Do you think Ryan Garcia is ready for like one of those caliber opponents? Let me know what you guys think. I'm off until the next one on Jarama.